What are we here for? Hey?
Make sure you guys show up to the 17th century Dutch Golden Age conversation, apparently.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know if I was even participating.
They've kicked me out for a year because they're
From here?
yeah, the Carnegie branch can't read a service harness vest.
Was that the reason?
Yeah, their staff thought I made a scene, and I went and got their
Which one's it? Is that the one down
well, by the judge's headquarters. So they're in Central. Yeah, they couldn't read a service vest. Said no pets.
Seems like that could be an issue.
Yeah.
Huh.
There ain't much you can do about it because Jim Schmidt and the rest of them will lie, so it doesn't matter. He's the director of the library.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with the libraries. I think I've met these people.
I've already dealt with him enough.
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't go in the library very much. I just get everything online.
So these guys are being told to move from the public sidewalk.
You can't sit or lay on a public sidewalk. They can stand there. They're welcome to stand there all they want.
You can stand there all you want.
Yeah, you just can't sit or
You
lay.
just can't
on it.
sit or lay. You can stand there all you want.
Yeah, they're pushing us to kind of crack down on the sidewalk issue. It's really an issue up on the north side because they just sit like they'll cover the whole sidewalk.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would these little blocks be considered part of the sidewalk?
No, I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't interpret that to be. I think they're obviously
So-
there for a reason. I think to sit on.
So who called it in? The library?
I'm not sure if it was the library or not. Barb downtown just said, "Hey, can you check on these folks?" So it could have been any. It could have been any business. Could have been a CID guy. Could have been anything.
Well, as you know as well as I do, they're going to hate it here for too long because they're going to start having a lot of attention with the smoking out front here. Because these guys inside here tell them to stand right here and smoke. So, and you know as well as I know.
Well, I've talked to them about that. I don't know if they're still doing that, but you know how that goes.
There are supposed to be signs being put up, and that was the.
Well, I've still got a couple of calls in about that situation too because I can't in good faith. I don't. They could put a sign as big as that building. I can't in good faith enforce a law just because some guy said to put a sign up saying it's the new rule. If I don't interpret the rule that way, and the city.
I understand. I do.
I'm going to be hard pressed to.
I understand. And
Well, I'll be honest with you.
you've told me right off the bat, if I'm standing over on the corner and you see me, you're not going to ticket me.
I'm not even going to say, and it's the same with anybody, any of those folks.
But that
As
doesn't
long as
mean
they're on the corner.
Yeah, that doesn't mean another officer.
Doesn't mean another officer won't.
And that's what pisses me off about that deal. What they ended up actually doing at the municipal courthouse that day on your case. What they did was actually ended up creating the very situation you were there to defend yourself against, which is what is the law, and it should be the same for everybody, and should be interpreted the same way everybody. Well, now these signs mean, like you said, some other cop can be like, "You're past the sign, you're getting a ticket," and then I'm going to go say, "No, not how I'm doing it."
According to the way the paperwork was wrote up, I have to be 75 feet away from the square.
And it can't apply to one person.
And it's for 180 days. And then
For
my
just the smoking, right?
yes,
Oh,
just smoking. I cannot get any tickets for smoking. Anything else, they can't bring me back up. It's only for the smoking.
I still don't like it, and I'm trying to head it off at the pass before CID invests taxpayer money into signs that are legally meaningless.
Pointless. I understand,
Because
but you also understand we got what we wanted in a way, but
they're going to have to put up 8 signs, and where are you going to put them? You can't just like stick them in. So it's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be hundreds, maybe $2,000-$3,000 for what?
You can't just randomly put it on somebody's building.
No.
No, it's their building. I mean,
you can't just put like a no smoking sign on the side of the Hearst building and say, well, that's the law now.
I mean, well, the State Department did.
Maybe.
The State Department did.
Oh, where at?
We're on the front of the building now, up on the.
Oh, on the.
Yeah, facing this way into the square. They have signs up on there.
Oh yeah. Well, and it is I can't remember if anybody's actually gotten a ticket for this, and as long as I've been here, but the ordinance of you can't smoke within 25 feet of like the front door of the business. Well, that again, I think we discussed that once before. If I'm standing in front of the business and just popping away, am I different than the guy who's not down here, but maybe he's walking down the way, smoking while he walks?
What about the business owner who's standing right outside of his own front door, puffing?
Victim depends on who the victim is. Somebody's got to call it in. He's not going to call it on.
You see what I'm saying? You're right, and the whole aspect of why we were going to court. But like I said, we did kind of get hopefully some more clarification. And
well, I still don't like it, and I think it's actually muddied the waters a lot more because if you have, I mean, he's gone now, but if you have a shepherd who's wanting to go really give somebody the business, that sign gives him a lot of real estate that I don't think it's actually in the law, but yeah, it's like we were talking before, a lot of it's the intent too, when things get let out, you guys have been down here at night, things get let out.
It's a madhouse.
The third person is just smoking.
It's a madhouse down here.
Well, if you're just walking down the sidewalk smoking down here, you're actually in violation over and over again of the smoking within 25 feet. Is that really what?
Is it? Yeah, I mean.
Probably not with the law.
If I'm traveling from this said distance to this said distance with no stopping, I can see not bothering with it, not hassling it.
No, it's not really.
But if I'm just standing, lingering, sitting there talking to somebody, or
The main thing I think that Jules was getting at court when they were talking was the fact that there's officers that will ticket the homeless people for standing on the corner in the right spot and let the state building people stand in front of it.
I think that's probably the crux of the whole matter. I'm sure you would have been less pissed if they were getting the same ticket you got.
Exactly. Because there was actually an officer who was sitting over there. He's on YouTube over it, and that's what it was over, the smoking. Tamar Devereaux. And he walked away. He walked away, not giving the ticket.
Well, that's what you and I had our very first encounter a year and a half ago.
I mean.
When you were mad as a hornet at me because I wouldn't do anything about them, and then we ended up getting on the same page.
And now look, I can stand here and talk. I can talk with you like this. I mean, even though, you got a camera on you. It's because all this was going on here.
And they're all good. They didn't have to leave.
They just needed to stand up.
And that over there is a prime example of why they end up having stupid rules down here, or stupid rules about you can't sit on the sidewalk, is because some guy sitting over there, is it really a thing? But there's times
they got stuff scattered everywhere,
There's times there's been 15 people over here, and it's just like, you can't do this. You can't. So we end up with another one of those stupid
little ordinance.
It's made because if everybody does this, it's a disaster, even though there's nothing wrong with like a guy or two does it.
Yeah.
Nobody's harmed by some guy sitting there, but it ends up just growing. And honestly, it's not even. You know who it is? The damn rare breed kids. They're the ones. You guys aren't down here punching people.
Nope.
Knives on people.
Nope.
Those guys aren't. It's them.
The youth. It's the youth.
Here down here, I swear.
It's the youth.
We've had more fights and nonsense out of that.
And the homeless crowd gets the blame for it when it's actually the youth.
Oh, everybody gets lumped in.
It's not the homeless. We have our fair share of BS. I know we do.
Even with the last year, it's still calmer than it used to be.
Oh yeah. Well, it used to be like even the folks that were hanging around the square and stuff like that, there was usually like a guy or a couple of guys who had some like pretty significant mental health stuff who just exploded on people about stuff. But generally people just wanted to hang out. But I talked to that rare breed group down here 3 or 4 weeks ago. I talked to them for 15 minutes. We were just hanging out, chill, everything was good. And I was like, well guys, I got like an hour left. Let's kind of keep things on the chill. Let's try to get along. I did not get from my car to where I get gas at 4 minutes away from here, and they toned out a fist fight of about 10 people in progress. I'm like, I literally just
left there.
And said, everybody was cool, we're all getting along, and I said, hey, let's try to get along. And 4 minutes later, we were in an 8 to 10 person fist fight. And I'm like,
It's the way it goes. I mean,
Trying to tell them to be nice.
but you guys don't do that stuff. It's
for me, I want to be left alone when I'm on public property, and that's it.
yes, most people want to be left alone, but
It doesn't matter what I'm filming if you don't like it or not. Just leave me alone.
We weren't this violent. No.
it's gotten worse. Like, it's gotten a lot worse. And
Yeah, we were getting ready to head to the colorful
guys see
vibes.
it down here too. You can see it sometimes because I've noticed that some of the folks that are regulars down here start to migrate elsewhere. You can see it just start to fuel and like they're getting mad. They're starting to argue about it. You can just see
Yeah.
brewing. The steam's coming out, and most of the folks that are regulars around here, they're like, head out. This is about to tee off, and sure enough, it tees off.
Yep.
That would be me. I'd be like, okay, I'm ready to go. And he's just like, cops are going to be here in a minute.
They felt like they had to leave, but they may not want to stand up. Yeah, there'll probably be some more of that. They're going to start.
All right.
Probably going to start having a push on that. Kind of sucks because it is a good spot when the sun's on that.
Yeah.
But
All right. Yeah, we're getting ready to head to colorful vibes anyway.
yeah, here in a while it'll be wintertime and nobody wants.
Yeah, it'll be winter for you, know it. You have a good one. This is Josh Fox News Now. Please like, share, and subscribe.